Hi, my name's Lauren.
And I'm Tia, and we think a lot about Taylor Swift, and we bet you do too.
So let's get into it. Okay, hiya.
Hiya.
We're back.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. I actually forgot what episode we were on.
I write them at the top of my notes what episode each one is.
That's good.
So we'll never forget.
Because we have to say it. And this is a very exciting one today because we're breaking down Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
And I love this song. Tia knows how much I love this song.
Lauren has messaged so much, being like how much she loves this song.
I bleeping love it. I didn't want to swear. It felt unnecessary.
I love this song as well. I love the essence of this song, I think.
Oh, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
a nice sentiment on like multiple levels. And
we haven't done housekeeping.
Okay, I have some exciting news.
Oh yes.
So at the point of recording, I've just found out that Leslie Odom Jr. is coming to the West End for Hamilton, and I got tickets, and I'm really excited.
So exciting. When are you going?
In August, end of August.
So exciting.
Yeah.
I should have got tickets. Do you know, I don't know why I didn't, actually, because I do love Hamilton, and I do love the original cast.
Yeah. I'm surprised that we did, actually. When Callum joined the queue for it, he was like 140,000.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he was just like, oh, okay, that was like 11 o'clock. And then he got through at like 4, I think.
Wow. It's like trying to get Taylor Swift tickets.
Honestly. So I didn't think we were going to get tickets. And they weren't like awfully priced either, I think, for where we're going to be sitting like kind of towards the back in the stalls, kind of in the middle. So I feel like we got fairly good tickets. It wasn't too extortionate. Just a little side note, we are filming. We're recording at my house today, and I've got a very noisy cat called Misty. So we may hear her at points.
She's the best. She is beautiful. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I don't really have any. Well, I do have housekeeping that you know because I left my job.
Our job.
Our job. We're no longer colleagues.
No, but we are friends.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, so I left my job. I start a new job. The same job, just at a new place on Monday. And I'm really actually dreading being the new girl.
It doesn't last long.
No.
I feel like it's like the first like month, isn't it? Like,
yeah. I just hate like that, like not knowing where things are and like just having to ask questions all the time. I hate that. I hate that. But it'll be fine. Yeah. It'll be good.
And they'll be nice.
Hopefully.
Nice, I'll come and kill them.
If they're not nice, I'll just come back to the old place. Hopefully. Unless everyone's actually celebrating that I've left.
We've actually had a carnival this week.
That's really unkind. Anyway, so Daylight, I've got, my standard facts about Daylight. It's track number 18 on Lover, number 7 of her studio albums. Fun fact, Lover, as an album, was almost called Daylight.
I wrote that down as well. That is really the only fact that I wrote down about this song.
Yeah, she wanted to call it Daylight. Now, it reminds me of, with Speak Now, she wanted to call that, I think she wanted to call it Enchanted, and she didn't because Big Machine Records were like, no, that's a stupid name. Call it Speak Now. I don't know if that's the conversation that happened, but that's what I'm taking from it. Because we don't like Scott Borchetta.
Yes, but I do think that was probably the right choice.
Yeah.
Because I think Enchanted is a good song.
Speak Now sums up the album.
Yes.
Yeah. I will agree with you there. Yeah. Speak Now is what the album is about. It is about all of like everything that you want to say to people.
But I think with Daylight, I think if she had called it Daylight, I think that would have worked, because I do think this song does. Is this the last song on the album?
Yes.
I think it does sum up the album quite nicely.
Yeah.
It's a good last song.
It does. And it's such a it's such a opposite of Reputation as well. Yeah, I think it would have been nice.
But I do love the name Lover as well. It's so fun.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that does encapsulate what the album is about, because the album is about love in different forms, not necessarily just about your partner, but also about friendship and stuff like that. So yeah, the song was written by Taylor Swift. Solely written and produced by the one and only Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff duo.
Love a little bit of Jack Antonoff.
I wrote, love, love, love this song. Makes me want to happy cry. Favorite on Lover?
Really?
Question mark. I think it might be.
Wow.
You know, I think it's up there. It might be one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs, actually. It might be like right up there. I really do love it. It brings me joy. We recorded Last Kiss at the last recording session that we did. And as sad as that song made me is as happy as this song makes me.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like such opposites. Yeah.
I do like this song. I don't know whether I could commit to a statement like that.
Yeah. I mean, Lover does, do you know, and I always say that Lover's not my favorite album. But then I think about the songs on it, and there's actually quite a lot of songs I do really like.
I think because, I mean, like we're talking about this with Cool Summer, it's because it's such a summery album and it's just easy to listen to, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think until you delve into the lyrics, you appreciate how deep the album is.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like a lot of these songs, obviously this is only the second one that we're breaking down, but like they're quite layered.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think the reason why I rank Lover quite low is because I like to be sad. And Lover doesn't make me sad, it makes me happy. And that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. But I don't know, I guess when something makes me like really, really sad, I'm like, wow, that's so powerful. But when something makes me really happy, I'm just like, nice.
This one's obviously quite powerful for you to like love it.
Love it. Maybe my favorite song on Lover.
Yeah.
I think the contenders for my favorite song on Lover would be this, Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Oh, that's such a good one.
There's that bridge. Oh,
yeah,
that bridge. But then this bridge is so good. This is one of my favorite bridges. But I would probably say that about every bridge.
You would,
because I am a whore for bridges.
It's a good bridge. It is.
I like the callback. I think that's what
I think.
does it.
Yeah, that's it.
But also this, her live from Paris, the way she sings the bridge in that is just like on another level. Like, I think it's amazing. So it's an album closer. Obviously, it's the last song on the album. And I think, as you said, it really sums up the whole album. And it almost like, I feel, and I'm glad she didn't, but I feel if she were to have stopped at this album, this would have been a really beautiful song to end her whole career on.
Can you imagine? How old was she when she released this album? Like 26?
She was like 30, 29. Because she talks in the documentary that she's turning 30.
No, yeah, because I'm thinking back to Cool Summer, which is back to 2016. Like, and that just being it.
Yeah, I know, yeah. There's been so much more since. Folklore, Evermore, Tortured Poets, Midnight.
She's released 5 more albums.
Wow. What the hell have I done in the last?
She really actually ramped up, I think, after this album. Plus, re-recorded all of the previous albums. Yeah, most of them.
Oh my god, she's crazy.
She's crazy.
But yeah, I think it's such a peaceful end, especially after like everything that she'd gone through, and she does touch on it, obviously, in like Cool Summer and stuff. She touches on everything that she'd been through, like the years before, in this album, and it's just such a. It almost feels like it closes that chapter.
It does. Thinking about like when we've talked about how she leads from one album into another album, I don't really think this song does that, because she does go in kind of a completely different kind of direction for Folklore, doesn't she?
She does. There was, I think I have a note about that somewhere, but I'll say it when we get to it, because I think there was something
that does kind of,
but it might be me reaching.
Yeah.
And my last note is that as someone who struggles to let things go, I really needed a song like this. A song that is reminiscent, but in a good way. That looks back and is like, all of those things that I thought in the past, like they were wrong, and I'm glad they were wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I needed this as a chronic overthinker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way of just moving on in a healthy way and letting go of things.
Yeah.
In a healthy way.
Okay, let's get into it. Okie doke. So, verse 1, she sings, "My love was as cruel as the cities I lived in. Everyone looked worse in the light." The way she says my love. So it's almost like she's blaming herself and she's looking back on her past mistakes in her past relationships.
Yeah, like straight away she's taking ownership.
Yeah. And like she's referred to the word cruel in songs like Cruel Summer. She uses so casually cruel in All Too Well. And she uses it actually in Mr. Perfectly Fine, which is the Fearless Vault track. But she uses So Casually Crawling All Too Well as like a way of describing his love and how he treated her, basically. And she's kind of turning it around on herself, saying, my love was cruel.
Yeah.
You know? And then Cities I Lived In made me think about New York and her squad, like her like girl squad that she had, and the downfall of her reputation. Like all of this, I feel like is almost like connected to
Her life in New York. Yeah.
And also like her eating disorder that she talked about, like during that whole 1989 era, which was kind of, I feel like almost like a love song to New York, like some of the tracks in there. But during that whole like period was when she was struggling with her image and struggling with her eating disorder. So I feel like there's
it was like
a
the
lot
height of her being overexposed, wasn't it?
Yes.
So
yeah. There was a lot of layers
yeah.
to that.
Pink notes are a different vibe.
Okay.
So I totally agree with everything you said. But Cruel as the Cities I've lived in, I've agreed, you know, it's a cruel summer reference, but just relating it to the cities, summer in the devil's armpit. That is cruel.
Yeah. Yeah. And like London, like it's just grey and
hot,
foggy, and
it's
in
humid.
the summer it's hot. It's humid.
And the rest of the time it's grey.
The
and
underground is horrible.
Yeah.
Have you tried walking through like Bank Station at rush hour during summer? It's horrible.
Awful.
Horrible. And it's so big as well. Like you have to walk for like what feels like hours to get to the exit.
And you know, kind of off the back of that, like city life isn't for the weak. The people are rude. Like whether you're in New York, London,
anywhere,
really any city that I've been to, is just the people are rude, cynical. It's very like fast paced, very transactional. So then like relating that back to her love, I was thinking like about like how her relationships are viewed as kind of transactional. And I guess she kind of led into that a little bit potentially with Tom Hiddleston at that time. So that was kind of the vibe that I was going with, but I prefer your
No, I love that. That was you went much deeper than I did.
No,
what are you joking? It's about the cities being transactional and love being transactional. That was great. Good job.
Oh, thanks.
Everyone looked worse in the light. That I just wrote lavender haze, beer goggles.
Beer goggles. Yeah, I put it's the horrifying reality of when the club lights come on at the end of the night,
and everything is just like sticky and gross. And that guy you've been like making out with is actually like horrible,
sweaty mess, mascara down your face. Lipstick half rubbed off.
Oh my god.
And even like following on to the morning after, like I don't know, like if you go home with somebody, I guess, and like you roll over it, it's like what?
And even just like anxiety. Like after a night out, when you wake up and you're like, oh my god, what the hell did I do last night? Like I sometimes I have it even when I haven't been drinking, and I'm like, god, I shared too much.
Yep.
And also flaws are seen in the light, which just
on a deeper level, it's kind of looking at it like when you really like get to know somebody and you know things come to light. I'm saying in like quotation marks, and they're not necessarily like living up to your expectations. People can come across one way and then you dig a little deeper and they're different. And she may even be saying that about herself.
Even with like the lavender haze, it's like like what we were talking about in Last Kiss, I think, when we were doing Last Kiss, the honeymoon phase, where everything is just like, oh, this person's amazing, I love them so much, like they're perfect, because you don't really know them that well, you haven't really seen them that much. And then it's like once you get that clarity, you're just like, oh, actually they were not good.
No.
And it's like Taylor singing Lavender Haze and being like, well, I don't want to get married. Like, it's fine. Like, why do you guys want me to be some like 1950s housewife? And then in the next album, she's like, no, actually, I really wanted that. And I was drowning in that one. So yeah, it's like coming out of that and being like, no, I did really want that. I just convinced myself I didn't.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There are so many lines that I've crossed unforgiven. I'll tell you the truth, but never goodbye.
What I kind of interpreted from that line is that she's looking back at her past mistakes, and I think this song is largely about her forgiving herself, but I think it also kind of refers to how she's not forgiven by the public, and obviously following on from Reputation, her like looking back at herself being cancelled and like how she kind of got there.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, there are so many lines that I've crossed. So she did a Rolling Stones interview in 2019 after the album came out because she talks about this lyric. And she says, that's something that does bother me, looking back at life and realizing that no matter what, you screw things up. Sometimes there are people that were in your life and they're not anymore, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't fix it, you can't change it. I told the fans at the Lovers Secret Sessions that sometimes on my bad days, I feel like my life is a pile of crap accumulated of only the bad headlines or the bad things that have happened, or the mistakes that I've made, or cliches or rumors or things that people think about me or have thought for the last 15 years. And that was part of the Look What You Made Me Do music video, where I had a pile of literal old selves fighting each other. But yeah, that line is indicative of my anxiety about how in life you can't get everything right. A lot of times you make the wrong call, make the wrong decision, say the wrong thing, hurt people even if you didn't mean to. You don't really know how to fix all of that when it's like 29 years worth.
Wow.
Yeah. So she went into a lot of detail
That's
about
a
that,
lot,
actually.
isn't it?
I feel like she doesn't normally break down her songs to us that much. She leaves that up to us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very reflective. It's very much her looking back and being like, I have made all these mistakes and I've hurt people. And it's a very mature way to look at it. And I feel like this album, it just feels like closure, which is what this song feels like.
And I think when you go back, because the first song on this album is I Forgot You Existed, right?
I Forgot That You Existed, yeah.
And I think when you compare that song and this song, like how much her mindset kind of changes, and she does like mature.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like when she's talking about the people that she's hurt, like it makes me think of like Katy Perry, and obviously they've reconciled now, and they had reconciled while she was making this album. So it's very mature because obviously at that time, like they hated each other, like they were constantly like out to make digs at each other, and it's the fact that they've come to this point now where she's like, do you know what, I did things that hurt her, I was wrong, and now we're friends and it's fine. It's just very mature.
It is.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I feel like sometimes Taylor does hold on to grudges.
Yeah.
This is why this is a great song for someone like me who struggles to let things go. Because I would sit and I would think about these things over and over and over again. And it's nice to, when I come to the conclusion of like, yeah, do you know what, I was wrong, but it's okay now.
Yeah. You know. Or even if you don't feel like you were wrong, or like, you know, that you have been wronged by someone, sometimes it is just like, if you can't do anything about it, like sometimes it is just healthier to just be like, do you know what, I'm just going to carry on with my life at this point. And
it's healthy.
It's healthy.
But it's not in my nature.
No. And it is hard. It is hard, especially when you have been hurt by somebody. I feel like I'm somebody that goes from like 0 to 100 and then straight back to 0. Like I get so angry and vengeful, and then I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I think I simmer around 50 for a while. I'll go to like, I feel like I'm more of a gradual upward of like, hold on, I think I'm upset by this actually. And then I'm like, I'm actually really mad about this.
But then it grows legs, and then it can become more harmful to you.
Yeah.
I think,
and then
it does to the person that's actually done.
Absolutely, yes. And then I calm down and I simmer at about 50, and I'm just like, I'm carrying on with my life, but I'm still mad about this actually, and I'm still upset. And then I go through all those stages of being like mad and sad, and then being like, oh, I don't care, but I do care. And then one day, maybe in like 10 years' time, I'm just like, oh, I'm actually okay now.
Enough time has passed for it to not make you so cross anymore.
But yeah, I'll tell you the truth, but never goodbye. So I made the comparison between Cruel Summer and this line, where she sings, I don't want to keep secrets just to keep you. Now she's saying, I'll tell you the truth. Like I'm not, and I know, like I'm taking that line out of context a bit because I feel like that line was, well, as we said when we were talking about it, was more like her keeping secrets, keeping the secret of him from other people. But in this comparison, I feel like instead of her being like, I don't want to keep secrets, she's saying, I'm not going to keep secrets. I'm going to tell you the truth, but I'm never going to say goodbye to you, which is actually kind of sad in hindsight now.
It is. Yeah, love is quite sad when you look back at it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's okay because she's found new love. But
it's okay because I love this song.
This song is, yeah. I think this line is like the most Sagittarius line ever.
Right.
Because Sagittarians are honest almost to a fault, I think.
Yes.
But they are also fiercely loyal. So it's just like, yeah, I will be brutally honest with you. You might not always like what I have to say, but I'm never gonna like leave you either. Yeah. Which I think is quite a nice like sentiment.
Yeah, I guess it's like her being like, I'm going to tell you when things annoy me. I'm not going to break up with you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you when I'm annoyed.
Yeah. Which really, again, depending on how you say it to somebody, is quite a healthy thing to do because then you don't get resentment building.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I can't hold things in.
No.
If I tried to hold things in, I then just like bubble up and they burst out another time.
And then it comes out in the worst way.
Yeah. So now we're on to the chorus. I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you. I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you. I just love how simple this is. Like, it's so simple, but it's, I think, how it should, like, how love, especially at the beginning, should feel. Like, it's like, I don't really need anything else now. Like, I have you. I don't need to think of anyone else or look at anyone else. Like, it's just so simple.
Yeah, she's just saying she's all in.
Yeah.
Like, all in with him.
I love it.
Which is nice. And I think I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you is kind of like coming off the back of everything that she's been through, thinking about him helps to like ease her anxious mind a little bit, like a form of like escapism.
And I think it's like the peace that he gave her as well. Like during that horrible time, like she was able to just like go and sneak away and be with him and without the world knowing. And it's just thinking of that when you're dealing with this whole like media like shitstorm.
Yeah.
Like must have brought her, as you said, must have brought her so much comfort and so much peace.
Yeah.
At that horrible time. I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night, and now I see daylight. I only see daylight. I love it so much. So 20-year dark night would have been like all the heartbreak during her 20s.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I interpreted it anyway.
Yeah, it said how long she's been kind of aware or interested in boys. If she's about 30 now.
Okay, yeah.
If she was like 10,
yeah,
8, 9, 10, she had her first crush,
yeah.
maybe. Either
like,
that or like her like she's just rephrasing like her 20s were a shit time for dating.
And that I've been sleeping so long, it brought me back to Dress, which is one of my favorite songs of Reputation. By the way, I love that song for the bridge. And she sings, and I woke up just in time. Now I wake up by your side in the bridge. Yeah, it just brought me back to that. Her saying, I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night, but she woke up just in time.
Aww.
Yeah. And now I see daylight. Oh, man. It just makes you feel like you're waking up on like a sunny spring morning, much like the last few days have been actually.
Yeah.
On a sunny spring morning, and you just like go outside and you've got like the sun in your eyes, and the sun is like on your face, and it's warm, and it's not like really hot, but it's just like warm on your face, and you're just like, oh, life is great, and there are birds chirping, and the trees like rustling a little bit. Oh my god. And it's just perfect.
You can just sit with the sun on your face with like a cup of tea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink tea, but yeah.
Or whatever you drink.
A cup of Pepsi Max.
First thing in the morning.
I would. Well, no, I guess it'd be my coffee. My morning coffee.
You crack over a crisp Pepsi Max.
At 7 a.m. in the morning.
And you know peace.
But do you know what? I think it's why I love this song so much, because it really feels like that to me.
Yeah.
Like that perfect spring day.
Yeah, the way she describes things and like just creates such like a beautiful mental image.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just, yeah. And then obviously
Yeah.
then Jack Antonoff coming in with like the production just
Oh,
really does just put you in that
what a
spring summer
duo.
morning.
I love
But
it.
yeah, I think it definitely, it's just her coming out the other side, isn't it, of everything, like relationship wise, cancellation wise, and like now she can just like bask in the daylight.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's like Reputation is set like in a nightclub, right? Like a dingy nightclub. And then she leaves that night. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. And she's leaving that night. Not that I've ever left a club at 6 o'clock in the morning because I was always in bed by then. But even in my prime. But she's leaving a club at 6 o'clock in the morning and the sun is shining. And she's just like, oh, wow. Wow, this is great, actually.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
First two?
Yeah, first two.
Okay. Luck of the draw only draws the unlucky. And so I became the butt of the joke.
Yeah, luck of the draw only draws the unlucky. I think is kind of obviously like a play on words of like unlucky and love. But I think it does also kind of continue the gambling kind of theme that you have in Cruel Summer as well.
Yes.
And then and so became the butt of the joke. I've just put Taylor Swift's boyfriends in quotes. Like,
oh yeah, that I put media input on all her relationships. Like on Ellen, when she did that interview and Ellen showed her photos of her with like all the men that she'd like dated, and there were men on there that she hadn't dated.
Yeah,
and I feel like Taylor she was young. This was maybe like Fearless or Speak Now. It must have been Speak Now era, I think. And she was like she was all like embarrassed and she was being like a good sport. But I don't know, something about that interview never sat right with me because I was thinking, oh, leave her alone.
That was Ellen though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, Ellen was problematic. We were all like, oh, she's so funny.
She's so
and
funny
then
and cute.
We were like, oh, actually, she's actually quite a bad person.
Is she actually the devil?
Yeah. Yeah, and luck of the draw and the draws the unlucky. When you leave things to chance, then they don't always go your way. So when you don't plan, when you are spontaneous, which, you know, sometimes is great and some people love that. But I don't feel Taylor is that spontaneous. I feel like she is a planner. So when she has left things to chance, then it hasn't worked out the way she wanted it to.
Yeah.
You know, I wounded the good and I trusted the wicked. Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke.
This line really stumped me for a while. So I'm interested to say about it.
Well, I wounded the good, Taylor Lautner, Tom Hiddleston, Katy Perry. And I trusted the wicked, Jake Gyllenhaal, John Mayer, Scott Borchetta.
Yeah.
Clearing the air, I breathed in the smoke. So it's like she took accountability for it. Like she breathed in, she cleared the air herself. Okay, so with Katy Perry, for example, like she breathed in the smoke, she cleared the air. I mean, I actually don't know who reached out first, but she took accountability for that. Yeah. That's how I interpreted that line.
So
she's
having to breathe in the smoke. Like she's having to kind of swallow her pride type thing.
Yeah, like she's taking it in. She's taking in the accountability for things that happened, and her conscience, like for trusting the wicked. Like she's taking in that accountability, and she's clearing the air, and she's starting off on a clean slate.
Yeah,
that's how
I really like that.
Interpreted it.
Clearing the air, I think, kind of means to put it all out there and to be honest, and she does put everything into her writing. Like she doesn't really, even though she doesn't often explain her songs, I feel like she does put it all there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
want to like dig into it, she doesn't really keep any secrets. And then breathed in the smoke, it's almost like she's like almost choking on her honesty, and it was like used against her because she does, you know, sing about love, she sings about her exes, and then is like, by doing so she has become the butt of this joke. And even the other day, actually, I saw like a post on Facebook about her. It was an old one, but people were still commenting on there like about like, well, she doesn't like it, like she shouldn't like date around so much, and like all of this. And then people will obviously come into her defense being like, she's had like 10 boyfriends or something.
And it's like really not, I'm sure I worked this out, and At one point in my 20s, I had dated the same amount of people that she had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I was like, and that's not, no one's going around. No one has ever been like, oh, you date too much. Like, if
No.
anything, I've dated a lot less than like some of my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's really dated like as a normal, like 20 something would. She's just, it's
and
just
actual
everywhere.
relationships as well. Like, because
Yeah.
people were bringing up like famous men. Like,
Yes.
I think like Tom Jones was one who's been like with his wife since he was like.
Thought you were gonna say like people she dated, and I was like, I don't think she dated Tom Jones.
I don't think she has. Well, apparently, according to this Facebook commenter, he's been like with his wife since they were like 16.
Yeah,
but he's slept with like over like 200 women during that time, probably more, like something ridiculous. Yeah, people don't care. People love Tom Jones.
Yeah, well, because it's not everywhere, is it?
No,
like it's not really reported.
My nan has kissed Tom Jones.
She's one of the 200.
Sleep with him. They had a little dance, a little smooch.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow. Your granddad could have been Tom Jones.
Can you imagine?
He could be on this podcast clearing his name.
I should never slander my granddad like that.
No. Wow. Crazy.
But yeah, people don't care. Like, people don't care about like Leonardo DiCaprio. Well,
right.
it goes back to the man, doesn't it? Actually.
Yeah. And like she says as well, like Ed Sheeran sings about relationships, and he does. And like no one cares. Like everyone's just like, oh, he's so sensitive. Like, so is Taylor.
No, she's a slut.
Yeah. It's just so. I just don't know why people care. Sure, does she sometimes slander her exes? Sure, but do they deserve it? Probably.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Anyway.
I like her interpretation of clearing the air with people.
I like your interpretation too.
Thank you.
Good job, us.
We're getting good at this.
Smashing this. There's someone out there listening who's like, they're both wrong. Are they stupid? It obviously means this. Maybe you ran with the wolves and refused to settle down. Maybe I've stormed out of every single room in this town. I actually really love this line.
Yeah.
I really love them. Because it's her just being like, do you know what? Maybe I have thrown loads of tantrums. So what?
Angry girl.
So maybe you ran with the wolves and refused to settle down. So I never really got the impression, because running with the wolves in the context of like a relationship to me is someone who's just like, and it obviously says it here, refusing to settle down. Like they're just going from like woman to woman, like, and they're like
bachelor lifestyle,
yeah. And they're not playing by the rules, and they're, you know, maybe like out with their friends, like causing mischief.
I mean,
on
they
the town.
met on a night out, didn't they? So probably he was. It's just we didn't know about it because he wasn't as famous as he is now.
And yes, and there's a couple of references in other songs to there's a reference in Bejeweled to she sings, some guy said my aura's moonstone just because he was high, which I'm pretty sure is her referring to Joe.
Oh really?
When they met him. Yeah, so it's saying that he was high. And
that sounds like a pickup line as well.
Yeah. I don't know how I'd take it if some guy came up to me and was like, your aura is moonstone.
Maybe she was like, are you high?
I'd be like, okay. And then in Paper Rings, she sings, the moon is high like your friends were the night that we first met. So your friends, but I highly doubt that all his friends were high and not him. So, you know, it sounds like, you know, maybe he did dabble with some of the marijuana.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
In the devil's armpit.
He is the devil. So I guess it's his persona before he was with Taylor. We don't know because he wasn't, as you said, wasn't that famous. But it sounds like he was up to, you know, maybe a little bit of mischief.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And maybe she's just an angry girl.
Yeah. But it's also the media perception of her as well. Like where she started speaking out about, feminism and stuff like that, people were just like, oh, she's just like dramatic. And like people always, there'd always be things in the media about one of the relationships she was in would end. And there would always be stories like, oh, she was too clingy. She wanted too much. She was too dramatic. Like, and that was always like the reason that they pinned on her. How the hell do they know? So I don't know if she's kind of like playing into that, like, do you know what? Like, yeah, maybe I have stormed out of every single room. Maybe I have done that, what you're saying I've done. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because it's morning.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that couplet of lines, it could be referring to how others see them.
Yes.
And others have seen them, I suppose, coming off the back of like how she was portrayed by the media as being melodramatic. But they know the rumours about each other. They don't care. Doesn't matter. Like maybe you are like a lone wolf getting high every weekend. Like and maybe I'm just like this out of control
dramatic
pop star, like dramatic,
storming out of business meetings.
But like we don't care about that. Like we see each other as the media sees each other, and it doesn't matter. Yeah,
it's interesting as well, actually, because in the Miss Americana documentary, there is obviously that bit where she is arguing with her management, which is her dad and some other men, about wanting to endorse Kamala Harris. Have I said that right? Kamala.
I think so.
Yeah, sure. And wait, was it Kamala Harris? Was it? I'm trying to remember when this was now. I think it was Biden.
Okay.
But I think it was actually I don't know, like senator or whatever it is for Tennessee, I think. And anyway, she's arguing with her dad because she wants to endorse a senator from Tennessee who is, Democratic, not Republican. And her dad is saying, oh, the president's going to come after you, like blah, blah, blah. And she's like, fuck it. Like, I don't care. And I feel like maybe she added in that political side where she is like having that discussion with her family to show that, no, like I'm not storming out of rooms and I'm not being dramatic. I'm actually trying to use my voice for something good. Like I wonder if that was put in there for her to show that. And it kind of, I guess, would link into this song. If that makes sense.
I agree. Yeah. It's like there is thought behind her being passionate, not just her throwing her toys out the pram type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throughout our cloaks and our daggers, because it's morning now. It's brighter now. No. So, throughout our cloaks and our daggers, cloaks to hide from the public.
Yes.
Daggers. She brought a knife to a gunfight and call it what you want.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. It's okay. She doesn't even need it anyway. She's thrown it out with her cloak. They don't need to hide. She doesn't need to fight anymore.
No, she can let her guard down.
Yeah. Because it's morning now. And morning, I looked up what morning like represents, like the theme of morning. And it is a fresh start, renewal, and hope.
She's letting go of the reputation era.
Yeah. She's got a fresh start. I love morning.
Yeah.
I love morning. I love daylight.
It's brighter now rather than, I don't know, it's just like brighter rather than like brightest or like any other kind of like word. I feel like she's kind of saying it's like it's better. It's not perfect, but like things are like improving.
And I said it's a contrast to reputation being brighter, and the repetition of now is almost like reminding herself to live in the moment. Like, don't look back. It's brighter now.
Yeah.
And she's like, now.
Yeah.
Stay in the now.
Don't overthink things.
Don't look back. Yeah. Because as someone who struggles to let things go.
Live in the moment.
I need to live in the moment.
Yeah.
And then we're back to the chorus, which I've got a couple of notes on because of like the bits in brackets.
This is like a chunkier chorus, isn't it?
Yeah, she's just got like extra like background stuff. So after she sings, I don't want to look at anything else now that I saw you, in brackets. So in the background, she's going, I can never look away. And she doesn't, it's not that she doesn't want to look away necessarily. She can't look away. I can never look away. I could never.
Because she's going to stay with him forever.
Because she loves him. Yeah. That's sad. I don't want to think of anything else now that I thought of you. things will never be the same. Because it's morning, aka a clean slate. Things will never be the same.
Yeah. Because she's got a whole new perspective.
Yeah. Oh, I've been sleeping so long in a 20-year dark night. Now I'm wide awake. Which is just more like morning symbolism, waking up, you know.
Yeah, I've kind of just summarized those lines in like they're almost like positive affirmations. Like she's like cementing how she feels.
Oh,
Kind of like
I love
mantras.
that.
Yeah.
I actually said that a little bit about the post chorus where she's singing daylight, 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 like that, like a mantra.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's kind of just going like over and over, and she's almost like forcing herself to like let the daylight in, isn't she?
Yeah, maybe this whole song is her mantra. Maybe this whole song should be my mantra.
I think definitely when we get to the outro, I think it is.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh, and then the bridge,
the best bit.
I love it so much. I love a bridge. Okay, so she sings, and I can still see it all in my mind. All of you, all of me, intertwined. I once believed love would be black and white, but it's golden. So, all of you, all of me, intertwined. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. I put the exact same thing. You skipped the first line.
Oh, I didn't have anything to say about it. Just that she couldn't see it all.
Yeah, she's overthinking, but not in a bad way.
Ah.
Like in a restful way.
Yeah.
I feel like, like I just imagine her like lying there in bed in the like morning, the sun's coming up, and she's just like going over everything. Like in her mind.
Yeah. And she's just like, wow, life's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, no, she's not just lying there, she's intertwined with him.
Yeah. Get your head in the game, Taylor.
She's just like, oh, this is great.
Where are you off to? So yeah, and the intertwined, I think, can also be like the blending of their two lives together.
Yeah.
Like their two lives that are very different have come together.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. And they see and know all of each other. They love each other. And so, yeah, she's kind of like looking over at him. And rather than him looking worse than the light, I feel like he's.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the all of you, all of me. Like, they're like fully like seeing each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, where others looked worse than the light, he's looking great in this light. So they're all like wrapped up in each other.
I once believed love would be black and white. So that's her naivety as a young girl.
Yeah.
And in her sort of early 20s. And black and white is all good or all bad. There's no kind of wiggle room.
Yeah.
Like either. And I feel like that's not what love is, as she says. Because there is no yeah, like no one's ever going to be perfect. Like there's always going to be things that can love someone and also be like, oh, you're actually really annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, could you actually just like pick up your socks and put them in the wash bin? You're really annoying.
Yeah.
But it's golden.
So I have kind of a sad point to make.
No, this isn't a sad song.
Well, it's just looking back on it, isn't it? Like where we are, where we've been. So I once believed love would be black and white. Tortured Poets is a black and white album. That's the aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I kind of think, does she go back to thinking this is what love is during this era?
What, during Tortured Poets? Oh.
Do you think it becomes more black and white to her? And she becomes a little bit more jaded and a little bit more cynical?
I mean, yeah, she definitely does during that album. That just makes me really sad, though.
Yeah, sorry.
This is supposed to be happy.
I just had to put it out there.
No, it's a good point.
Going on from that, black and white is quite like juxtaposed with golden, isn't it? Like it's kind of the opposite of gold because black and white are cold colours, and it kind of clashes with the warmth. Of golden. And there's room for nuance with golden, isn't there? Like I was just thinking of like what golden makes me think of. It's like warm, sparkly, it can be luxurious, rare, it can be represent a sunrise or a sunset or a fire, and it can be cozy, but it can also be refreshing, like morning sun versus like a warm fire. Like there's just loads, whereas black and white is just like very defined and like very flat. So I think that being like her new colour for love
I love it.
is just, something that she hasn't really like explored before.
Yeah. I wrote down about what the different things that like golden can mean. So as a colour, so wealth, luxury, success, warmth, compassion, and optimism, which I feel are all very fitting to her and to her at this point, to her relationship with Joe. However, I feel like the golden that I'm imagining isn't so much the wealth and the luxury and the success, but it is the warmth and the compassion and the optimism. And then I also just wrote the sun with a love heart next to it. Because I love the sun.
Yeah.
And I love the warmth from the sun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I think as well, like, she's established Joe's colour is blue, but I think she's also establishing that their love colour is golden.
Yes, because in Dancing with Our Hands Tied, I think, she sings deep blue, but you painted me golden. So it's like he's blue, but together they're golden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aww.
I like that she's given him an individual colour as well as like their relationship, because they are still individuals, aren't they?
What would you say is Callum's colour?
I would have said blue, but that's because that's probably the colour that he wears the most. But I don't think his personality is blue. I think it is more green, without being too on the nose.
Yeah.
I find green very restful, which is why I painted most of my house green.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think he's a very restful soul.
Yeah.
He's just very easy.
Yeah.
To be around.
I think I don't know why I don't really have an explanation for this, but I feel like Jamie is like a deep red.
Really?
Like a maroon. I don't know why though. I don't have like a good explanation for it. It's just when I think of him and I think of a colour, I think of that colour. I think maybe it's just maybe I'm just thinking of what colours suit him. Like, yeah, like a really deep, like warm red, like an autumnal red. Yeah.
You would obviously be orange.
Obviously. For those who don't know, my favourite colour is orange, and basically everything I own is orange.
What colour am I? Am I also green?
No. I know. I think you are, and you know why I'm going to say this. And maybe that is the only reason why I'm saying it, but you are like that, like raspberry pink colour. That's you.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah. Do you remember when I was making the like rota at work and I gave us all colours and I made you the pink? Because I feel like that's you. Yeah. I'm pretty pink. What kind of orange am I?
The colour of my curtains.
Oh, like a burnt orange.
Yeah, I think so.
That is like, that's like a sunset orange.
Yeah. Like a warm orange, I think. Not like a neon orange.
No, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Anyway. And I can still see it all in my head. Back and forth from New York, sneaking in your bed.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. And also Cruel Summer. Because she snuck in through the garden gate.
Yeah.
To sneak into his bed.
Yep.
And she's still sneaking like the Sims 2 burglar.
I feel like sneaking in that manner would not set you up for any ooh la la time.
Sorry, is that not your foreplay? Acting like a sim? I'm sorry, have we not all learned Simlish? I once believed love would be burning red, but it's golden. Burning red.
And this is what makes the bridge for you.
I just love it, yeah. I have to say, when I first heard this song and I heard her go, because she does it, it's not exactly the same as how she does it in the song Red. But she does have that little riff, and she kind of has that when she sings it in Red. And so when I first heard that, when I first listened to this song, I was just like, oh my God. It's like the Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. It was like, hold on. So Red obviously equals passion. So in the song Red, she is singing about how passionate, like, I mean, she's obviously singing, she's putting colours to explain all her different feelings. but loving him was red. Like it was passionate and it was that kind
Intense.
of like intense. And gold feels more like stable.
Yeah, I've literally put exactly that. Like it feels more safe and stable.
Yeah,
for sure.
I love it.
And I like that she does have that callback to Red, the song Red, because colour is such a big thing in that song, isn't it? And now she's got this whole other song which is also just as much about colour, but in like such a different way.
Yeah. I also had a note that says prologue for Red, see phone.
Okay.
So for the prologue for the album Red, she said, real love shines golden like starlight and doesn't fade or spontaneously combust. Maybe I'll write a whole album about that kind of love if I ever find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's literally giving me like goosebumps.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So even at the end of Red, she's like, wait, is a prologue at the end?
No, beginning.
Sorry, even at the beginning of Red, after she wrote it, she's like, this isn't real love. Real love is golden. Like even then she knew.
Yeah. But she just hadn't experienced it yet.
Yeah. But maybe one day she will and she'll write a whole album about it.
And she did.
And she did.
And people didn't appreciate it enough.
No, and I'm one of those people.
They're like, ugh, more breakup, please.
I'm like, oh, why is she so happy? I love it. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe. I think this might have been the point in my notes that I was then texting you to be like, I fucking love this song.
Yeah, because especially when you know about the wider context, like stuff like that, it just really like ties it together.
It just makes me so happy.
Yeah, it is sad because like
no, it's fine.
They didn't stay together.
It's fine. But when you listen to it in the context of like your own relationship,
yes,
that makes me happy. Honestly, when I was doing this, Jamie was sat next to me on the sofa and I was just like, I love you. And he was just like, okay. Because I was feeling all like mushy. Because I was breaking down this song and he was just like, are you okay? And I was like, oh, but Jamie, but it says that love is golden. And he's just like, great. So yeah. But it's golden like daylight. Like daylight. Daylight. She says daylight a lot.
She does.
At this point, the music drops and it feels like a moment of like calm. And it was giving me imagery, as I said before, of standing in the sun on a perfect spring day with the sun in your face and a light breeze.
Yeah.
Like just that moment of like, and you just take like a deep breath in and you're just like, oh, this is nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do feel like the last few days have been like that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the sunrise the last couple of days?
Have I? Because I've seen a lot of sunsets recently because I've been walking Fenny around the time of a sunset. So yeah. Then we've got the chorus again and the post-chorus, which I haven't said anything extra about.
I haven't got anything extra to add about that. So we just move on to the outro?
To the outro. So she sings like daylight. It's golden like daylight. You got to step into the daylight and let it go. Just let it go.
I love it.
Let it go.
Yeah. She really is just kind of summing up everything that she has said.
But it's like she's saying this to herself. And when she says step into the daylight and let it go, it's like she is shedding that bitterness from Reputation. She is letting that go.
Yeah, and I think the repetition is her again just trying to remind herself to let it go. Is not easy, especially for people that don't easily let go of grudges. But that's why she's just continuing the mantra of just So in a 2019 piece for Elle magazine, she said the following: I've come to a realization that I need to be able to forgive myself for making the wrong choice, trusting the wrong person, or figuratively falling on my face in front of everyone. Step into the daylight and let it go. Yeah. Which does sum up kind of the whole song, really. Yeah, and I like that she's not necessarily referencing like her relationships. Like I think that this is very much a relationship song as much as it is about just her own growth as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously she does like talk about her love and things.
Yeah.
But I think definitely this outro is more about her personal, like,
Yeah, I agree.
things that she's got to let go of in order to be able to carry on with her life and her love and everything.
And then we have the spoken outro, which I'm going to be honest, I actually really hated for a long time.
Yes,
But
I do.
I don't now.
I do think it is a little bit
Cheesy.
cringy,
Yeah.
but I think the sentiment of it is really nice. I think
Yeah.
I don't know how she would have like worked it into lyrics, but
Yeah. So she says, I want to be defined by the things that I love, not the things I hate, not the things that I'm afraid of, not the things that haunt me in the middle of the night. I just think that you are what you love. And that's the end of the Lover album.
yeah, and yeah, I do think that's a really nice way to wrap up the album.
What would you say defines you?
Oh,
If you
okay.
want to be defined by the things that you love, what
Oh,
defines you?
that's a big question to ask.
It is. Well, just like things that you like, a couple of things that you love.
Oh, my cats.
Ah,
Even though this one that is currently sitting with us does annoy me sometimes.
she's literally right there making biscuits. You're so mean to her.
I do love her so much.
She's just working hard at the biscuit factory.
She is, but she's only doing that because we're not giving her attention.
She is so cute.
Yeah, my family, like Callum, my boys,
Yeah.
and I think also like I'd like our jobs as well. I think that is quite
Yeah.
a big defining thing for us.
Definitely. Yeah.
And yeah, just like
Yeah.
the things that I like surround myself with, like my friends.
So I was thinking for me more along the things that make me who I am. So things that I love, like the color orange, like things that make me who I am. And that's not to say your answer is wrong. It's however you interpret it. But my animals, my dog, my cats, you know, Jamie's all right. But like when someone thinks of me and they think, oh, like when someone thinks of me, like what do they think of? And I would like to think that they think of like sunsets and the color orange, which I feel like everyone does, and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And sunflowers and spring and just like a pretty garden. That's what I like to think. Oh, and dogs, cats, little paw prints.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that I think kind of defines
like
who I am.
Makes you, the things that make you unique, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, and then the things that haunt me in the middle of the night. So in the way that you were saying that she almost like regressed during Torture Poets Department, this gave me the impression that she regressed during midnights because of the things that haunt her in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I've bet that this theme sadly continues through to Life of a Showgirl. Midnights literally defines all the things that haunt her in the middle of the night.
Yeah. And then You Are What You Love. I drew a little love heart next to it and I coloured it in pink.
I think it means that we contain multitudes. Like, and like you say, like trying to define what makes us and like defining ourselves by what we love. Like there's so many things, isn't there?
Yeah,
that because you can't really put it down to like one thing.
Yeah, because I feel like me and you are very similar people in what we like, but we are also so different in some respects. Yeah. Like I feel like we are the same kind of person, but just like different fonts. Like we love the same things. We have so much in common. We have so much in common. But you know, we are still our own unique person with our own like differing like thoughts and opinions and ways of thinking.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure. Yeah. And also, I think it is a play on words on "you are what you eat," which I think calls back to the Miss Americana documentary and the 1989 self
Yeah, she's turning it around and making it something good.
Because that's like the common expression, isn't it? It's like you are what you eat.
Yes.
Where she's saying you are what you love. So she's kind of reclaiming, I think,
Oh,
that expression, you know, having recovered from an eating disorder.
I love that.
And changing it into something positive and something that's more true as well. Like, we are defined by what we love, what we're passionate about, our hobbies, our interests, the people that we care about. And yeah, what we love is what makes us like unique. Yeah, I think it's a really nice last line to end this like whole
album.
on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love it. I think what a perfect last song.
Yeah.
But if she had ended her career here, I think this would have been a really beautiful song for it to end on. I feel the same way about the manuscript as well. If she had, I don't think Torture Poets would have been the best album to end her career on.
No.
Because it was kind of sad. but the manuscript would have been a perfect like career.
And the end
ender.
of that song isn't,
The
yeah,
story
it's like
isn't
a nice
mine anymore.
It's a nice like little.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this song. I really do.
Yeah, I love this song. I really liked her. I did watch her live from Paris performance of it. I did really like that. That's its own album, isn't it? You can
yeah, I have it as part of my like Taylor playlist. I love how she sings the bridge, and she sings it. So obviously in the song she's like, "I once believed love would be burning red," but in like the live in Paris, she's like, "I once believed love would be burning red." Like it's just more like
Subdued.
simple and peaceful.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just love it. It's healing. It's so healing for me.
I did think it was interesting, her like outfit for the like, would you call it a concert?
She's wearing black, isn't she? It
She
was
looks
like
quite
a concert,
Reputation era still.
Yeah.
It wasn't the colours that I would have put with Lover.
No.
Because she is basically wearing,
I never thought
like,
about
that.
Actually.
Yeah. I don't really have like a formed thought about it, but I just think it's interesting that she
wasn't all like, it wasn't really part of the like era, was it?
No, I would say it was definitely more edgy.
And yeah, she sings it in her lower register.
I love when she sings low.
Oh, I do. She's got such a beautiful lower register, and I feel like she only really embraced it properly during like Folklore and Evermore. And it's just beautiful. Like, I think she sings better in a lower register than she does in a higher register. I think she hits low notes better.
Maybe after like
Summer.
Yeah, and just like Lover in general, maybe she was just like, I'm not doing this to myself anymore. Like, I can't sing the songs that I'm writing.
Well, I think as well, like, I think a lower register isn't appreciated as much. Like when people like people like Ariana Grande, who can literally hit like whistle notes, which is impressive, don't get me wrong, but like people are always so impressed by stuff like that. They don't realize how hard it is to actually sing really low as well. So I feel like it's just something that's not as appreciated. And so maybe not when Taylor was like, before she did Folklore and Evermore, maybe she just thought like, oh no, like that's not what people want to hear. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe. And I suppose with like the kind of like pop synthy kind of sound of like this album and kind of 1989 doesn't really go so much. Yeah, I feel like lower register is maybe better for like a more stripped back kind of song.
Yeah, I guess, and that's why it worked for Folklore and Evermore so well. So then the Eras Tour performances.
Yes.
We've got This Is Me Trying / Daylight, which was performed at Miami Night 1. That was her first night back in Florida since the Torture Poets album was released. And I'm saying this because she ends the song by saying, "This is me trying to let it go." And the crowd went wild when she sang that.
God, those two songs together, I feel like, that is quite an emotional blow, isn't it?
And I feel like her being back in Florida for the first time after everything that had happened, her being back there and going, "This is me trying to let all of that go," is very powerful.
Like she's, oh God.
Yeah, right.
She's trying to step back into the daylight, but love is black and white.
Yeah.
She's back to thinking it's black and white.
Yeah. And like this was after the Joe split, this was after the Matty drama, like this is her kind of back in her healing stage.
Yeah.
Like where I think she was with Travis at this point. So I don't know. I
She probably
saw
wasn't
this.
fully at this daylight.
No, but
point,
it's like she
though.
was trying to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm choosing to take that as a positive, optimistic thing.
It's a brutally honest.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be.
This is me trying.
I'm not okay, but I'm trying really hard
to be okay.
to be okay.
Yeah. And then one of the other times she did it, she did Come Back, Be Here and Daylight mashup, which was Melbourne.
Melbourne.
That was embarrassing.
We've lost our Australian listener.
Like maybe they hate Melbourne and they're like, I'm glad that you mispronounced it. It's because the places in the UK that is spelled like that, I think we do pronounce it
like Selborne.
Where's that?
Like not far from here.
Selborne.
Selborne, yeah.
I've never heard of that place.
You've never been to Selborne Roman Palace?
No.
Or is it Fishbourne?
I passed a sign for.
Is it Fishbourne?
For Weybourne, I think.
No, that's Webburn.
Are you joking?
Webburn.
What the hell? Stupid. Names are stupid. Melbourne. Night 3. Yeah, she does Come Back, Be Here and Daylight. And the only really significance that I have for them is that there are New York references in both of the songs. So obviously in Daylight, she's singing back and forth from New York. And in Come Back, Be Here, she sings, Bet You're in New York Today. I Don't Want to Need You This Way. So
I don't like that she's mashed this song up with two really sad songs.
Okay. I mean, Come Back, Be Here. It's not sad in the same way. Like it's more of like a longing, like you're falling in love with someone, but it's long distance. So it is sad, but it's not like this kind of. It's not like This Is Me Trying sad. No. That's like that would might drive my car off the cliff. Sad.
I'm really trying.
I'm really trying to not drive my car off the cliff
at the break of dawn.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the sun comes out and she's like, oh,
I feel better now.
Actually, I'm okay.
Yeah. That's what it feels like having like seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, literally.
You're like, oh, okay, I was just deficient in vitamin D.
Oh, okay. I just needed some sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it for my notes.
Same.
Oh, we're done.
What a lovely song.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Do you feel refreshed after talking about that song?
It just I don't know, it just makes me so happy.
I'm going to hold you to this being your favourite song on Lover when we come to do other Lover songs.
I'm going to just look through Lover quickly because
okay.
I'm not really remembering other songs except for Death by a Thousand Cuts and Cornelia Street, but it does beat Cornelia Street for me, I think.
I might say something kind of controversial, but I don't love Cornelia Street.
Do you know, I like the Live in Paris version because I like how she sings it. The actual song, I could give or take it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
But I do feel like it is quite a...
I think it'd be a good one to break down, for sure. But I know that a lot of like Swifties, it is like a bit of a fan favourite, I think, on Lover.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel that. But...
Do you know...
That's what our podcast is for, is to break down songs and learn to love them if we don't love them.
Yeah. No, what I was going to say is after just looking through Lover now, I feel pretty good about my statement about Daylight being my favourite on Lover.
Really?
It would be between Daylight and Death by a Thousand Cuts. The others don't come close.
Wow.
Actually. Well, what would it be between for you?
I really like The Man. I know it's not as deep, but I really like that
No, I mean,
song.
I like it.
And I really like I Think He Knows. I really like Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince.
Wow.
That might actually be my favourite.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Death by a Thousand Cuts. Oh, False God.
I do like False God, but it's more like it's not my favourite. I like It's Nice to Have a Friend. Me?
Yeah. It might be between False God, Death by a Thousand Cuts, and Miss Americana for me. But I do like this song as well. I really like this song.
I think it's my favourite. I feel it's really hard to say definitely because I do love Death by a Thousand Cuts. And I would say I probably listen to that song more because it's just such a jam.
It is.
And then the bridge.
The bridge.
Do you know, I was saying before we started doing the song that I think that I had something that linked to folklore. But I didn't. But thinking about it, this song is obviously about like letting go and moving on from past things, past mistakes, stuff like that. But then you go to the one on folklore and she starts that off by saying, I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit. Been saying yes instead of no, which I feel like is like it is continuing
connect.
From this song of being like, I'm doing good, like I'm doing better, it's brighter, everything's brighter, like I'm on some new shit, I'm saying yes instead of no, like I'm doing really well. But then it's like she immediately is regressing back to the, but I thought I saw you at the bus stop, and now I'm thinking, you know, what if you've been the one? I'm actually now overthinking everything again.
Yeah, whereas in this, she's just like, I don't even want to think of anything else now.
Yeah,
I can't look at anyone else.
But now it was COVID. She had so much time.
It's not a good time for an overthinker, for sure.
Question of the week:
if you had to defend yourself in combat with a vegetable, what vegetable would you choose? My instant answer is a carrot because it's pointy. So you could stab.
And pretty hard.
If you've got a large carrot, you could probably hurt somebody with that.
Yeah. See, do you know, I wish it was fruit. Because if it was fruit, I think I'd choose pineapple.
Oh, pineapple's a good one.
Yeah, but it's not fruit. So
no, it's vegetable.
Maybe like something like massive that you could just chuck at, like a butternut squash.
Oh, that's a good
and
one.
You could just like lob it out.
Pumpkin.
Oh, a pumpkin. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Or you could go like spicy and get like
chilies.
Oh,
I love it.
That's vindictive. Close range. So if someone's got a pumpkin, they're going to knock you out before you can get close enough with your chilies to like rub them in their eyes.
Or maybe some like really strong garlic. But if they'd like garlic, like if someone attached me with garlic, I think I'd be happy about it.
Yeah, just open my mouth.
Yum.
An onion, because then you've got something hard you could throw at someone. Or
an onion would take me out. Just an onion being cut would take me out. Listen,
if you're in like an enclosed space with someone that can't deal with chopping onions,
oh yeah, that's like number one way to like.
But then you have to have access to a knife, and I'm not sure if you do in this, because otherwise you could just stab people. You have to defend yourself.
Yeah, but if that's against the rules,
if you're allowed to pre-cut your onion and then you just bring it in your Tupperware, you just open it and just waft the fumes around.
Pre-cut your onion. Do you think you'd be allowed to bring Tupperware though? Maybe you have to just like take a massive bite into your onion.
You have to attack yourself before you can attack
It's like if I'm going down, you're going down with me. Yeah, no, I think in terms of like being like, if someone wanted to beat me in a fight with a vegetable, I think an onion would be the way to go. Just cut an onion. And I'm
okay with cutting onions.
Oh, I'm not.
Unless they're like
I have to wear
old.
goggles. I have onion goggles.
It's
really
real.
bad.
Jamie's mostly cutting the onions in your house.
Oh yeah, no, I never cut onions because it's such a thing for me to cut them. And I watch him cut them, and I'm like, how do you do that though? Like, why aren't you crying?
You just have to be a grown up about it.
But you can't. But it stings my eyes so badly.
But did you ever just try growing up?
Leave me alone. I am an adult.
And you cut your onions. You dice those onions.
I do cut my. I will cut onions, but I've just got to wear my goggles. We can't all be fashionable, Tia. I'm sorry if you don't have onion goggles. Your jealousy is showing. So yeah, I think what have I chosen? What's my choice? Do you know, I really like the chilies actually. I think I might do the chilies. Yeah. But if it was a fruit, I'm picking a pineapple.
It's not fruit, so
yeah, I know, but you know,
let it go. Step into the daylight with your chilies and not your pineapple.
Not my pineapple.
And let it go.
Because do you know as well, after you like killed someone with a pineapple, you then get to enjoy a nice sweet pineapple.
I think I might be mildly allergic to pineapples. They make my mouth itch.
Oh, have you tried growing up?
Do you know what? I will still eat pineapple.
I still cut onions. So we're both children. Anyway, let us know.
Yeah, let us know what vegetable you would use in combat. I'll put a poll down below.
Yeah.
And otherwise, yeah, go follow us on social media.
At Ibitats.
Ibitats.
Pod.
That's IBYTATSPOD.
Yeah.
Ibitats Pod. I bet you think about Taylor Swift's podcast.
We do post lots on Instagram.
Yes.
So do come and follow and like things and share things so we don't look like losers.
Yeah, we like to tease like the next episode.
Yeah.
It's a fun time over there. So yeah,
it's good
follow
fun.
us.
Yeah.
And yeah, share this episode with your friends.
All your Swiftie friends.
Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Trying to figure out YouTube at the moment, so hopefully that'll be up soon.
Yeah. Okie doke.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Bye.